Alright. That should be
One thing.
live. I was seeing how long it would take on the recording for later on right there, so I know when I can fully start speaking for future things.
And I've made sure to pop your stream chat into a little bitty chat box.
Yep. Yes, I was able to see you all this time last time and everything, so that was nice. To know that the stream chat on OBS works actually properly.
When I
I
get
see
to
you
Metro,
there.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to set this chat box to pop up in the feed for OBS.
Oh, that's easy. You go into edit. No,
Oh, I
it's under
understand
view.
OBS has a way to. OBS, you can set up it so it shows it, but I'm talking about setting it up so that it has the proper opacity aspects and stuff like that. I'll work on figuring it out later.
And yeah, we did figure we were gonna do the testing of it later. Yeah, during the weekend. Forgot about that almost. Damn it.
Politicians.
Because
Always helpful.
I don't know. I just always like when I'm watching a streamer and stuff like that. When I'm watching VODs, it's something extra appealing to be able to see the chat on screen. I don't know why.
I understand because you want to be able to not have to jump back and forth when you're watching the
No,
stream
no,
or
I'm
something.
talking when you're watching someone stream and they're like talking with people from the chat. It's just something more appealing to see the chat scrolling by so you can see the responses that they were responding to and stuff like that.
It's like they're fighting each other somewhat over there. I guess some enemies don't fight and work together well. That's good to know. It's like I need to look into something that can take down armor and everything.
Incineration usually does really good against armor. Just look at Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3.
Exactly. I should probably look into that. Let's see if I can get it right now. Let's under tech. There it is. I have it right on there. Let's see, projectiles, damage. There we go. Swap it to there. There we go. Okay, it does not seem to have the same homing properties as 3 and such does.
Well, yeah, probably make it a little too easy to actually deal with enemies who are behind cover. Again, they just made changes.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Let's see. Any ammo boxes over here? There's one.
You might need to upgrade your weapon some, though. You
Possibly.
seem to need a lot of ammo.
Here we go.
These can't be the only generators the Ket brought.
Given the large cat presence on Eos, I would agree, Pathfinder.
We'll just keep shutting them down as we find them.
Let's see if I can run them over. Speed bump. Nope.
Is it dead?
Nope.
That's a disappointment. I have to honestly wonder why they changed the vehicle the way they did.
I have.
Admittedly, I like the look of this one a lot more than I did the whatever it was called in the first game. Visually, I like this one better.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you on that. This one does look a lot better.
Seemed nearly utility though. It makes even less sense this one wouldn't have weapons. If it was set in 2185, they would kind of figure that they could run into shit that they might need vehicle-sized weapons to deal with.
Yeah, you would think so.
Well, hey, at least you're getting the hang of dodging around a lot.
Yeah.
You'll be playing Dark Souls 3 in no time.
Yeah, and just
Oh, I
watch.
took one sliver of damage. Roll for 10 minutes.
Dodge.
I think that's the last of them. Not bad, little duck. Not bad. That is seriously the worst nickname.
Always bugs me. It's just a nitpick thing, but it always bugs me when games do that stuff where you kill the last guy and they say, "I think that's the last of them."
It's like, yeah,
Did
until
you-
the enemy takes over the base.
Well, no, it's more just
You haven't
they don't
asked
do
any
any sort of
questions.
scan of the area. They don't do anything special to actually make sure. When you're when you're
Enough
doing a
feeling bad
house,
about
then
killing
you
that
clear
guy.
the room. You clear the room, and that's how you determine everyone that is either dead or the fact that there's no one else in it. And after you've cleared each room, then you state that that was the last of them. In this case, you usually just have like 6 people run at you. You kill them all, and then you're like, "That's the last of them." You still have an entire building to check. There could be a guy hanging around any corner.
Exactly.
I know it's just a nitpick. It's just one of those things.
You're welcome to this world. Few of us would come, even without the kit.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
Strange how bleeding for a place makes it feel worthwhile.
Damn good work out there, Pathfinder. Wanted to extend my thanks in person. You did a hell of a thing, taking out all those Ket.
I always make time to kick some cat ass.
A man after my own heart. But you didn't drive all this way for me to kiss your ass. Here, your reward. Glad someone from the Nexus is competent.
Why do you think the cat are drawn to Eos?
In my experience, they go wherever those weird-ass structures are. No idea why. I gave up questioning the damn things. Better to just put a bullet in their head.
You didn't come to Eos with Bradley's team.
No, I'm one of Tan's scary exiles. Left the Nexus after the uprising. Been planet hopping ever since, hunting Ket.
Survive.
Why did you join the uprising?
Didn't like how they played God.
All these exiles
Deciding
and
who
stuff
woke
like
up
that.
when.
How are they even surviving?
So, I played Mutineer. When things didn't pan out.
They're a lot smarter,
I went my
apparently,
own
than
way.
the regular people.
You didn't want to stay with the other exiles?
Honestly, most exiles are arseholes. And not the lovable kind.
Well, that houlishness does seem to have a
Not sure
correlation
anyone likes
to
the cat,
brilliance.
but
So
you really seem to hate it.
Yeah, that's true.
What can I say? They're ugly. And I'm a man about aesthetics.
You obviously
he says,
worked
looking
Cat
like a
Hunter back in the
defunct
Milky Way.
ripoff Lex Luthor.
No,
Yeah,
I worked in the
no
private
kidding.
security sector. Pay was good, but the job bored me. A buddy of mine told me about the initiative. Thought it'd be a hell of an adventure.
Bring any family with you?
Hell no. My mom died when I was a kid. Never met my father. Heard he was a big-time merc. All I know is he gave me his name and nothing else.
Stay safe, Masani.
That's the goal.
You know, if they really wanted to try something with this, they should have probably had Thane's son show up in all this. You know, instead of having him show up in Mass... Well, actually, he could have showed up in Mass Effect Andromeda. Well, Mass Effect 3 is still being here. He would have just had to show up early.
Yeah.
You're older than some civilizations. Personally made sure of it a couple of times.
But 1 second, I want to change my weapon a little bit. I don't have no sniper rifles, darn it. I was hoping for a sniper rifle.
You're not gonna get a sniper rifle kit. That's rude of you to think you're gonna get a sniper rifle.
No, I picked up. I got the Thorn gun as well. 2 of them. Huh.
I guess you picked... Well, I remember you picking up a Thokin. Though I admit I kind of was figuring you'd be using the Cyclone by now. Seeing how that worked out.
I thought we used the blade. legs. Alright. Let's see, where can we go next? Oh, we got a memory trigger right here. It's like, well, that worked perfectly.
Pick some more things up.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Well, the game's not exactly having a good time right now.
It's like it kind of fell through the floor there. Let's go for that forward station over there.
Oh, Halo Infinite did state, as I stated before, that they decided there won't be a co-op at the beginning of it. Apparently, it's been decided that the co-op will be added after Season 1 ends, starting in Season 2. Which they estimated the seasons were going to be 3 months long, so that would mean basically 3 months after launch is when co-op will be added, supposedly.
I still think that's a very stupid choice of theirs and everything. I don't understand the reason behind it.
These things will be fun to knock over.
We'll clear the Ket off ears.
I'm thinking that they might be questioning if the importance of it.
Pathfinder, I detect a Ket camp ahead.
Like, is it actually going to impact sales for not having co-op? Or is it some feature they could probably get rid of?
I would like to imagine it would interfere with sales.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
At least that's what I would hope because of it. But yeah. You never know.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
I think that's Ket tech. Stay alert.
I'm also trying to figure out why it is. It doesn't really seem like in all this time with the Ket causing this many different problems
the Ket
that,
build,
again,
We can
they
break.
haven't seemed to be trying to research any of the Ket's tech, which obviously they would have killed at least some Ket in the process of defending themselves, right?
Right.
So far, though, there hasn't been anyone really doing that. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure the Angoras have done anything like that. They've been fighting him for even longer. structure, Kit.
There it is. That's what I was looking for. Fast travel up to here. So I don't have to drive up there.
Where'd you learn to fight, Jarl? What's your training?
From my father. And older brothers. And sisters. And cousins. My mother's. The Resistance isn't an army. It's more than that.
What was your rite of passage?
I
Seem to understand armies are not automatically designed because they have a patch on their shoulder.
very young. We met on a farm on Aya. She was brilliant. And her eye.
Oh, I jumped for the wrong thing. Like, whoops. Oh well. I'll just go for the mission in town.
For years, I suffered with a broken heart.
Not what I was expecting.
I understand completely.
A word with you.
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
Really? Recovery?
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Is this a sure thing, Mitney, or just pie in the sky?
I have no interest in wasting your time. This could form the basis
Can-
for
oh.
armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Technically, it's pie in the sky.
Yeah.
You're the testing guinea pig.
Yep. Okay, hold on one second. I wanted to see if I could get the trophy thing for one of the things right there, which was you need to follow a certain amount. Or at least, I think it was like jump a certain distance. Alright, let's see where the nearest location is, I guess.
Thing somewhere. Oh wait, we're still on this rock. Let's see where the nearest one is. Fast travels to the furthest spot.
It's the one that's closest to a fast travel.
It's admirable you kept trying.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
First steps mark the brave and dead. Old Krogan saying.
turbine.
Scan.
'Cause it seems as though you have to do more here.
I guess so. Oh.
Oh?
Yeah, to scan it, then you place the beacon, I guess. Okay.
Oh.
Convoluted, but okay.
I think you actually got less distance when you tried to boost.
It's like I went up this hill before and everything. What the frick?
Well, obviously you're running out of power.
There it goes.
For just being able to walk around it.
Look, the cat set up camp.
You're much larger than the rest of the initiative species.
You'd think that'd help. Don't trust small people. Do anything to get their shots in.
Well, yeah, because people are shorter and smaller, they kind of are more likely to be aggressive.
Check it out.
Fun fact, it's not because they feel inadequate. It's because they feel confident.
I think that's it.
Let's see, where's the next bat? There it is.
special. A unique, once-in-a-lifetime leader that understands strategy, the enemy, and a fighter's heart. Under his command,
It's really hard to think of something to talk about with how much driving there is.
Yeah, I know. I'm having trouble myself.
Good enough for me.
That's like, hey.
My sensors are detecting Ket technology, Pathfinder.
Well, hey, at least you're finding the pieces relatively quick, right?
More or less, yeah.
Heads up, looks like a Ket
No surprise.
construct.
Oh, music, intimidation. You must be getting into a fight.
Which I've left them in the dust.
Never mind.
Simple way to know you did good. More people walking than buried.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
We lost a lot of worlds to the Scourge. Seeing one more or less reclaimed is strange.
Looks like the Ket got here before us.
Confused as to what the full plan is here anyway. Since we have machines that are the only reason these places have sustainable life capabilities on them, that means if the machines fail under any circumstances, life is fucked here.
Basically, we don't know how to deal with them either. So right now, unless we learn after we fix them and everything, what the fuck they do and how they do it.
We're just gonna import some keepers.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a keeper or two on the frickin' ships.
But that aside, it still leads to problems. If they're trying to colonize these places, then using alien technology you don't understand. Did that guy just hit a mountain?
I think I knocked him that far. Yeah. At least I think I knocked him
he
pretty good
smacked
distance.
into a mountain. Like there was like a boom at the end, like they were trying to imply he actually hit the mountain. If so, that was actually a really nice little thing to add to the game. But I don't think it was quite that.
Yeah.
Either way, point is that if you're trying to colonize a place,
Excuse me.
using tech that aliens created that you don't know the alien species to try and work with it kind of seems like a bad idea. It also kind of means that these planets aren't actually habitable.
That is true.
If the only reason they're habitable is because you have machines running on it that make it habitable, it's not actually habitable. It's a temporary habitation at most. The only way to make it actually habitable would make it so it can sustain itself without people people having to help it.
I mean, I understand the main reason is because of the black stuff and the black matter in space and everything is causing
dark
shit.
energy.
Yeah. And it's causing the machines to go haywire a bit, but still.
That's just proof to my point, though. The fact that the dark energy causes the machines to go haywire, and that's all it took to destroy these planets' atmospheres, kind of does show that it's not actually a habitable planet.
Hmm. Let's see, is this the right way? Good. Straight ahead is one of the markers.
Saw through the plateau. All those broken pieces like a dragon's jaw.
I wonder what all these bits of remnant tech used to be.
Things crumble. No sense wasting time on it.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
I do kind of get what they were trying to do by having all this open area, but it does feel a bit too open for what limits there are here.
Just a bit.
It doesn't really feel very adventurous when you're basically just driving around on a sand dune planet trying to put a couple beacons down.
Yeah.
This isn't Indiana Jones. Then again, I fully admit Indiana Jones would also be pretty boring if it was just one large open area like this to do your whole Indiana Jonesian.
Cat ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
Oh. Oh, it looks like I can. Nope, never mind. I was like, oh, I can run them over. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, I guess I can kill them.
So you can kill some things.
Yeah.
It's just rare.
Drac, when I mentioned the woman who broke my heart, you said you understood.
Yeah, I did.
Can you tell me why? Did someone break your heart?
Hearts. Krogan have 4. And I'm not saying shit.
I understand completely.
Krogans are overly sensitive. Who could have guessed? You can tell, because he has 4 hearts that can be broken all at once.
All I'm thinking is, boy, that would suck right there if all 4 had heart attacks at the same time.
I'm just imagining a scenario in which there's a Grinch that Stole Christmas story, but with a Krogan. And that day, all 4 of his hearts grew 3 sizes. His chest just exploded. Can we get some help in here?
There's one more down there. Oops. I'm apparently in combat.
Now this is familiar.
Let's
A
do
world
this!
isn't home without water.
Wonder what it's like on Eos when it rains. We do our job. Someone will see it.
There.
His teeth, alright?
One step closer to finishing.
Yay. There. Alright, what are we at now for level 13?
Yeah, you're level 13, yeah.
That's not too bad. I think that's probably good enough to
Your
move on a
Nexus
little bit
level's
more.
only 3, though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing exclamation point means there's another mission there. You might want to go get it.
Yeah, but I think we're good for the moment on EOS right there. Give us something action, give us some story or something. It's like, ugh.
Ascent is go.
It's like, let's get out of here for a little bit.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
So, where are we now?
Cora wanted to check in
Oh,
with you.
you definitely are a very good Pathfinder. Where are we going now, Pathfinder? I'll tell you in 20 minutes when we get there.
Exactly.
Yes, go to Onion.
Yeah.
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden. Anomaly detected.
So just not trying to get like an answer on what it is, I'm just asking, do we ever get to find out what's causing the dark energy?
I believe so.
Okay. I know which side of that planet I'd prefer being on. the pretty glowy side.
Oh,
I'm picking up something.
It's like I want this one, not that.
Oh, okay, we're leaving the pretty planet for something else.
For another glowy one.
Oh, nice. So we didn't leave the wrong one, we went to another one. That works for me.
Yep.
Still have to give you access to the vault or whatever for helping their people, don't they?
Yep.
Stars and skies light our way. Stars
Still really
and
don't like
skies
how they
light
did their
our way.
arms.
She knows how to play to a crowd.
It's specifically the female
She's
models. The way that their shoulders are set up is
Welcome
literally
home.
something I had to learn how
I
to
never
undo
thought
when
I'd
making
see it
3D
again.
model people.
Without
them
the
super
resistance
wide?
And the Pathfinder,
Well, it's not
I
actually
wouldn't be
super
here.
wide. If you notice, the ribs are
For the
actually
record, I found-
further sunken in. Your shoulders, the joints on your shoulders, are actually further into your body than it might seem. And so there's a lot of fold that happens
I
there.
promised to lead
With
the
their female
Pathfinder to
models, they
Aya's
just
vault.
kind of have like a circle on the sides that
You're
has
still
pointy
recovering.
spits
Take your
coming
time.
out and going into the
I'm not
chest.
going anywhere.
It's more like they have a ball there.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you
It
to me
doesn't
when it's
properly
ready.
sink in like a shoulder, and it
Thank
might
you,
seem
Mojo.
like, well, that's just what's up with their design, but
For too long. You've
the
proven
reason
it
the
doesn't
body
have to
has
be that
the
way.
stuff like
It's
that is
time we
specifically for
discussed
the
an
muscle
alliance between
muscle
our
structure and
people.
how it allows you to pick things up.
We're happy to make room for
The
you.
fact
on
that their arm
Nexus.
are like
We'll
that would
provide
mean
an
that they would
embassy
have
here as
significant issues
Our
with
city
lifting.
is open to you. Join us.
Well done, Joel. Report
And the
for
thing is, it doesn't
reassignment.
have with the males. The
I
males
need to
don't
stay
have
with
this
the
issue.
Pathfinder.
That's true.
Jarl has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I'll need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
I'm not complaining too much. They can make their alien designs however they want. They can make any science fiction-y reason for it. It's just kind of weird. It just seems like they didn't want to finish the model.
Even though they did finish it, obviously. But yeah, I get what you're meaning some.
Yeah, I know. That's the part that makes it so buggy. Because you have a male model, which obviously has it fixed, and the female model has this weird design, like they didn't want to fix the model. But there's no reason for it to not be fixed on the females when the male model's right there.
I haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
I think it's kind of weird that the robot from Earth can just translate all this stuff, but hey, what can I say?
Needs something
Yes,
to happen,
this is
right?
new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos?
Admittedly,
Tell
again,
me,
the
what do you
Prothean
think?
idea that would have been useful for this.
I'm the rookie here.
You know, because
I can take a
Prothean
stab at
beacons
it,
can
but
inject a certain amount of
tell me,
Prothean into
what
a
do you
person,
see?
so
The vault.
it would have kind of replaced
They're a
the whole
network, as you
memory
discovered.
collection thing going on around
However-
here as well.
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
This image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming. Doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
Thank you. This is unbelievable. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course.
I mean,
That's
you
why he
guys literally
tortured me.
discussed that a moment
He
ago.
thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down, for all our sakes.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
Oh, Mr. Guardian of the Galaxy, are you enjoying your little trip and romp as Star-Lord?
It's like, yes.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. Analysis reveals this plant to be fruit-bearing.
Can we eat it?
Unknown. If we find more samples, I can transmit the data to Dr. Tapero for
I mean,
testing.
technically you can eat it no matter what. Just in some cases, you might only eat it once.
Yeah.
This is my first visit to Aya. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined.
If I don't sell it, it would be wise to speak with me before engaging in trade.
Activity towards this game or not, I honestly don't think this game is that bad from what I've seen. It just seems like there's some trimming that could have been done to it to make it a little bit less boring, and people probably would have perked up towards it.
Yeah, I definitely do
'Cause
see that a lot of the trimming could have been needed.
Because I'm looking around, and this is one location you've been to. They basically already had
I
like
deserve
3
to be
different
told. You
citadels
had
that
no
you can
right
go
to
around
keep it
into.
secret from me.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing investigation.
There's a
I
lot
meant
of
no
choice
disrespect.
in location. Diversity is around. You're not only working really on
Did
rock
Jal
planets or
course
cityscapes
not.
like
Neither did the
basically
human.
Mass Effect 1 through 3.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's just a lot of
isn't your
driving
concern.
around and not much
It
else
is
going
now.
on.
We need to find the Ket command ship.
Hopefully,
Tell
once
him
we
the
get into the
truth
other
about my
places,
capture.
it should pick up
Most
maybe.
I please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket taker, a resistance commander named Venterev.
One of your own gave her to the Archon? No wonder you hushed it up.
This isn't about hiding the truth.
I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is.
Kadara Port, my
I'm gonna make
contacts
a
are
weird
hunting him.
thing. I would kind of say a
Contacts?
good comparison would
trust
be
anyone
Far
there.
Cry 3.
They deserted our cause, our people.
Far Cry 3,
And
for the
now they're
most
ruled
part,
by
is a lot of
exiles
running
from
around.
your
But
galaxy.
it doesn't exactly feel like there's a bunch of
Ven
running
may know
around
how
because
to
you're
find the
usually
Archon
running
and his
around to
ship.
specific
We
goals.
can't leave this to a
That's
pack of
true.
renegades and outlaws.
You're going to a antenna
I'm a
so that you
little
can
new to the
shut
galaxy.
off
Where did Ven go
a
exactly?
distortion device
Kadara
there
Port is a
so that
trading
you can get
outpost.
weapons.
We
It gives you a
abandoned it when the
benefit
Ket
just
invaded.
from the run there.
Some of us went back.
You'll run into
Deserters,
random animals in the
scavengers,
path and you'll have
bales
to
of
deal with
poor
them,
hire.
stuff like that.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
There's
Bad
not
luck for everyone.
really that much in this case here. Yeah, you ran
I
into
need
some
the route
animals
that
on the
leads to
way, but you
Meridian,
just
and I
drove
can handle
past
my
them. It was
people.
more just,
Let
hey,
me
this
do
place
this.
has life on it.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I'll transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
I can describe it is that everything kind of has a purpose in Far Cry 3. Not exactly true, but everything has some sort of purpose, like junk and those sorts of things gives you money. Going to a tower gives you some reward for actually doing the tower thing. On the way to the tower,
Ryder,
you'll get
you are the
attacked by
subject of
animals,
a
and those
detailed
animals
scan
have a
by an
purpose as
Angaran
well.
standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
By doing so, it kind of makes it so that you're not just wasting time going from point A to
Hello there.
point B slowly.
I'm working.
You gain something in the process.
You scan Aya's first alien visitor without permission, then blow me off? Come on.
Curiosity doesn't imply a desire to interact.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Go right ahead.
You haven't even told me your name.
Darnfra, biological researcher. This is my home.
Are you
Hey,
looking
she
for
gave up
something
her name pretty
specific?
good.
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
I can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I don't know. I don't really see you
I didn't
looking
think
too
you'd
much like a
comply.
cat with a sledgehammer
I'm
face.
full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Trust me, you're not going to be overpopulated by humans by comparison if you have 23 grandchildren.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And I like how they question whether or not humans are going to outpopulate them, but we weren't allowed to question that about the Asari.
I hear he had a thing for the
Ryder, I took a look at the plants you sent. Good news, they're edible.
So we can grow them on the Nexus?
Not just these. If the genetic makeup is similar, most of the food on Aya could be edible. But I need to be sure. Get a sample of fruit from the market.
Again, people use the term edible too loosely. Well, I guess, yeah. No, wait, I said that wrong. They technically use the term too conservatively, I guess would be the proper term. Restrictively.
Yeah.
Most people don't realize that
I was there when you
technically
landed.
poison is
Watched
edible.
you get escorted through the city.
Bet that was a sight.
You were an unexpected outsider. Not really a laughing matter.
Can I get a few of those fruits for the Tempest?
More than one? You Pathfinders are richer than I thought.
What do you mean?
You really are new to Helios. Look at it this way. This Parapo feeds 1. Or we can break it down into nutrient paste and feed 20. Raw fruit is rare because it's excessive. A luxury. Better to make the most out of it, right?
Is that what you guys eat?
Of course. It gives us the nutrition we need without wasting resources. The food we grow is
So I'm a little
precious.
confused.
We have
Why
to
do you
make the
guys
most of
have
it.
so much land
And once in a
around, and
while,
you guys aren't
we
even
treat
trying to
ourselves.
farm any of it?
Visit me for all your day-to-day
Huh.
needs.
Maybe we should look into this stuff.
A responsible choice.
It's a
Rowan
good
will be happy
question.
to give you a sample from the Taverton. I'll send a few fruits to your ship in the meantime. A gift.
Note,
I've never
of
seen
course,
fruit
that
like
this
before.
isn't the planet that
What are
we
these?
have already heard was decomposing over time.
Sweet with a little bite.
Yeah, that's the
Sometimes
forest
if I'm
one,
lucky, I have a few Kiloa or Elmok.
Is fruit
I
scarce here?
think.
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy your Paripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
Exactly answer the question as to why it's an expensive luxury. On the same bright side, if we take watermelon there, we can sell them for fucking 6 times the price.
Apparently, huh?
Welcome to the Taverton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
If we used your system, we'd never have a food shortage.
If you want, I can send a few samples to your ship. Your people can study it.
The Nexus would love
Yes,
that.
we're not going to
Consider
actually
it
try
done.
and make some sort of resource trade, which might benefit us both from it.
What
We're
does
just going to
Tabaton
give you the
mean?
information.
My translator won't pick it up.
Exactly.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Taverton at the Taverton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Don't get me started. I'd like a drink.
Good. This stuff is edible. Oh, cool. I'm gonna get drunk.
That's all for now.
Come back anytime.
It's like, oh yeah, that's perfect. Just thing right there. Drink it, drink something we just found out that might be okay. We don't know if there's gonna be any any symptoms afterwards, but still.
It sounds like a less self-aware variant of the Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, where the guys just were snakes constantly asking if something is edible or not. Can I eat this? No. Yes, Snake, you can eat that. What about this? Why would you want to eat that? Can I eat it? Yes, but why? Because it's food and it's around. In response here is, hey, can we eat this? Yes, it turns out it's safe to eat. Cool, I'm going to get drunk. We're not going to question why it is that was the first thing you went to. You just went to it.
Exactly.
Hey, I see exclamation points.
Yep, they're all over. This is another quest hub and everything.
Yeah. I literally stated earlier about that kid. That they have stuff like that. It's kind of nice.
Everything is safe.
You sure?
It's just that it should have been trimmed back a little bit in size.
He's not dead.
Good enough for me.
I passed my data along to the Nexus. Congratulations, Ryder. We have food.
Technically, you don't still have food. I mean, what, are you going to just show up here and take all their helpings? I doubt they're going to just hand them over.
Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
We have credits, but little to spend them on.
Think you might spend them here? Could be. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else
Yeah.
I can do for you?
Might as well try it if you get the chance.
Yeah.
I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
Why would
You're one of few
me?
people here willing to give me a chance. I'll take it.
You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Kovo. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Currently, right now, you actually can't really trade if you think about it. They have no real use of credits, and you don't have anything to really barter except your usefulness back and forth for jobs.
Basically, all we have right now is manpower until later on, you could say.
Exactly.
When Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor. I must express my admiration for all you've done.
I still don't like that everyone just seems to be awe-inspired by Pathfinder when it has nothing to do with their
The
own
odds
group.
were against us, that's for sure.
Yet here we are, strangers from
That'd be like Doom Guy showing up in hell and the demons going, Doom Guy, it's an honor.
I am Mariko Darej, Chief Voneron.
A Voneron? That's very... I don't know what.
Ah, linguistics, not my strength. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
An astronomer? You know the safe routes out there?
We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply
there it is.
stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it.
I knew you'd understand. I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Sure what you said it that way. You've done nothing that actually implies that you have special abilities with navigation.
Yeah.
I know the name kind of implies you have some kind of special ability with it. Pathfinder, you'd be the one who can find paths. But you're doing very little in the way of pathfinding.
Basically.
You've actually done more in the way of basically the job of everyone else. In fact, I'm not even sure why a Pathfinder, quote-unquote, would be even used on this type of job. You guys were asleep for the entire journey of 634 years.
At most, it's just figuring out... The Pathfinder job is just to figure out what the fuck to do. It seems like...
Sure, that's a great start, then.
Exactly.
Hey, what's your job as a Pathfinder? I don't know.
Everything and nothing.
Assistant to the governor. As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
He sounds so grumpy about his job. And now you're a mailman.
A lost mailman.
But a mailman all the same.
Okay. So let's see here. I just do it without editing them. So I have no idea. I was like, I don't feel like really reading too much of them.
Yeah, you weren't really reading much in the last 3 games anyway, and at this time there is Mass Effect fatigue going on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I decided to do the Sly as well and everything. There's somebody over here and everything.
I never thought I'd see the Moshae again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renov. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Ignorance denotes a certain amount of willingness in that regard.
The law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
And I guess the reason why they can't is because all that looks like lava fields out there.
But then closer up, sure does look like a water oasis there.
Yeah. Seems like just
And
basic.
that sure looks like a lot of land that doesn't have trees on it.
Page 1 of 5,983. It's like,
You know, actually be genuinely impressive
if they wrote it all out.
If there was, yeah. If you could actually sit there and read all 5,893 pages or whatever number was.
That would definitely be impressive.
Let's be honest, that entire situation, it would just be at that time just spiking the ball. Like, oh yeah? You think we haven't thought that far ahead in the story? No. There's literally 5,000 pages of this shit. Read.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a data pad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
And this one's only 241.
Seeing as they're supposed to be connected with the law, and they're both were made by the same person. So does that mean that they're just randomly throwing numbers on the bottom, like, oh, well, here's pages here and pages here, and no one actually is gonna read all of them.
Probably.
That would actually be a little bit of a cute joke if that was actually what they were doing. But oh well. Let's just upgrade everyone instantaneously. Most people haven't even joined you in battle.
Yep. Let's
Two I'm happy the most haven't been with you is Lima and Peavy.
Yeah.
Liam never has anything but negative shit to say.
Let's see.
I'd say regeneration.
Yeah. The 4 weapons can be equipped at once, and carry capacity is increased. Improved thermoclip size and thermoclip, and power cell and carrying capacity.
From I honestly think extra holster would be better.
Oh, I don't have enough points in that.
You still haven't bothered to get barricade. So what, you can just change these at any time still?
Yep, I can change these to different and get these ranking bonuses. Yep, that's the thing for that Sam allows you to do and everything. So
That
little useful.
kind of seems like it actually kind of sounds like it devalues the point of class gameplay in the first place.
Yeah, that is true.
Ryder, they've got
Like, no.
Hello, Pathfinder. Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life. Why did you
and
do
yes,
it?
you can go with she can be one of yours.
Allies?
No.
I couldn't resist the adventure
One of your
a
love
lifetime.
interests.
I know the feeling.
This one can be.
There's a rush in taking a chance and hoping for the best.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
So you want me to go?
I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
His love for archaeology comes from the fact that he looks like he'd probably be time jumping.
Alright, that seems to be all the quests at the moment, so we can head off.
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise. What are their expectations?
I convinced them we're friends. Try not to mess it up.
I do not
Exactly.
mess it up. I will gather
He's going to
points
mess it
and
up.
send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
It's like, I wouldn't be surprised.
He messed it up with the Krogan, and he messed it up with the people who were wanting to be treated normally instead of being, treated like shit, which caused the exiles in the first place.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your
I do
family?
too, but on the bright side, you've probably
was.
already got a piece with it if you took any trophies from the
My mom and dad are dead. My
whatever
sister's
they're
really
called.
sick. She's on the Nexus. I'm kind of an orphan at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, this random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
The sledgehammer cat
My
feels
place
happy.
in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
Glad you're along for the ride.
Me too.
Well, teach me to try and get a little air in my room.
Of course, right? Let's see. Pistol. Blade.
So you grabbing yourself some incendiary ammo?
Nope, I was looking for some weapons.
Oh.
Pistol. There it is. I want my own. I want a shotgun. I want a sniper rifle.
So you're gonna look into a sniper rifle then?
Yep.
Well, go ahead.
At least we managed to save the Moshai.
I only wish we could have saved more. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Probes launched. Getting a scan.
According to that astronomer on Aya, a satellite should be here.
I'm not detecting anything. If it was here, it's gone.
You mean destroyed?
I mean, gone. Destruction would leave debris. We've got nothing. Let's try another nav point.
Yeah, that should have been kind of obvious with how you said gone. I'm
Yeah.
not sure why he figured, oh, it's been destroyed. Why is everything flickering?
I have no idea.
Well, cartridge is cursed, Kit. Don't you wish you could get one of those really interesting curses, like the creature that wants to kill you after 5 days? No, you're stuck with the cartridge that only wants to flicker randomly.
Yay. Seizure time.
I feel like some music needs to have started about then.
What,
Maybe
like,
something to do with traveling through universes or something. A Time Lord type of theme.
Oh.
Something around there.
Yeah, probably is what could be used for when you're traveling from galaxy to galaxy.
Hooray, off to a new open world segment.
Yeah, this is the ice world, if I remember.
Does it have anything going on more than the desert world?
It's a little flatter.
Entering
Yeah,
atmosphere.
that's at least
LZ in sight.
ironically some improvement.
Oh wait, no, this is the forest one.
Oh no.
The forest one has some stuff in it.
You got my hopes that it was going to be a little easier to go back and forth between things.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's actually a lot smaller, too, of an area.
Well, currently it's not very large, but once you get certain things passed on it, it'll probably get larger. I remember that one planet's actually getting larger and more area, which I don't want to really fault them for that. That's actually really commendable that they create an area that actually kind of expands over time like that.
Yeah.
Pretty simple, but yeah.
You said you saw Turians in the jungle?
Is that what they're called? We didn't know. We just kept out of sight. They clashed here, I think.
Were they all right? Are they still alive?
Still alive? I don't know. We were stuck in that stasis field for a while. I guess they could still be out there. Unless they tried to eat something. Or the Roca got them. I'll give you the nav point and you can go see for yourself.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
Like he thought you were interrogating him or something.
Oh goody, it's not a legit sniper rifle.
Sniper rifle isn't a legit sniper rifle, is that what you were saying?
Yes.
Why isn't it? What's wrong with it? What have you done wrong?
Burst
with your
fire.
sniper rifle?
It's a burst fire.
Then it's not a gun at all. It's just a waste of ammo.
Yeah, exactly.
Target's down.
Pathfinder, the computer's data core is damaged beyond repair.
Rochelle, it's Ryder. We're inside your old home, but your research data didn't survive.
All your effort and risk for nothing. I'm sorry.
I can't imagine what you're feeling right now.
Shouldn't have let myself hope.
You didn't have backups?
Of course, but they went down with the city's network memory center. That site is now buried underground. Even if you could find an access point on the surface, the odds of recovering anything are remote.
All I heard is there's a chance. Let's go for it.
That didn't fully translate, but I know optimism when I hear it. I can point you in the general direction of where the network memory center used to be. You'll have to hunt for an exposed network node. I'll stand by. Thank you, Pathfinder.
So there's a chance it doesn't translate into their language. Now we know. That's obviously a go.
Yeah.
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings consistent with an active network node.
Is it on the surface?
We'll find out.
You found a way in.
Network connection is established.
I'm logging in. Searching. I found them. Research files downloading, and
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
It's impressive internet connecting.
Apparently. I like how the brain models look on this.
We may be able to access everything lost in the disaster. I'll alert my colleagues.
It's
You've accomplished something amazing.
interesting looking rain.
Yeah.
Is it even raining right now?
It must be.
Really? Do you see any rain?
No, but that's what it looks like. It's rain right there.
I know. Doesn't mean it's raining. Oh, it should mean it's raining right now, but I'm not seeing no rain, Kit. Interesting.
Kieran Dahl said something about fish and gems to me. What was that all about?
In an ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. Meaning your success with Remnant is probability, not skill. As the number of cases approaches infinity, the unlikeliest outcomes become likely.
Oh. Thought it might have been something like that.
It just seems like a random way of saying you have infinite possibilities, so you're guaranteed eventually your possibility will happen.
Yep.
Man, it sure was convoluted.
Reloading!
System movement method makes me think that they were less interested in making this game than they were something like Anthem.
Yeah.
I mean, you're literally on a forested planet right now, dealing with enemies shooting at you from different directions, and you're dodging around. It's basically Anthem preview videos that were shown off.
Makes
They're
me
even
wonder if
using
this
verticality.
was. Yeah, makes me wonder if this was like a beginning thought for it. Yeah, Incinerate looks like it kind of got nerfed quite a bit.
I think that's it.
That's one dead.
Get ready to fight!
What are Turians doing out here?
It was on the Tanis uniforms, Pathfinder.
The Turian Ark?
Are you now fighting Turians, or are you
No.
being attacked?
They're being attacked by Cat.
I thought the DLC that involved the other arcs didn't really get released.
It's not. It's just, this is, I think this either remnants of one and everything. Yeah, the only arc you really go on is the Asari's arc.
eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
I think that's it.
Took one out.
Combos do you need to get for that trophy anyway?
100 of them.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Kind of helps exemplify what I was talking about with some of this stuff. In Mass Effect, like 1, 2, and 3, it was usually about 50, and that was good.
Exactly. I mean, in the other one, I mean, in the PS3 one, there was also about that amount too, but yeah.
Shot to the gut. Painful.
Let's take a look-see.
I appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is trying. Scott Ryder, human pathfinder. You former military? A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
What? Like their laundry?
More like classified assassinations and espionage.
That shouldn't have even been a question.
Yeah, no
you should.
kidding.
Everyone should know what the fucking Spectre units are.
Yeah.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. But most of the Turian population is still missing, including Mason, our pathfinder.
It was probably old
Sam
style
hasn't transferred to me,
stasis,
he's
so they weren't taking no
Just don't know
damage.
where.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every pathfinder we can get.
The debris and stasis pods from the Tannis are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
You go left, I go right?
Something like that. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
Let's go collect this forwarding station.
We've scanned this area. These structures go deep below the ground.
Stay alert. We don't know what's down there. Must be missing
Structure
something.
down there.
Guess we'll try again later.
Yep.
Well, I said guess again, try again later, so that's a later part of the story.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Well, that thing was threatening.
Pretty sure nothing involved in this is threatening.
Yeah.
Nice work.
This must be the crash site Avela mentioned.
To a mission. Viability for life is only 12% here, Kit.
Yep.
And yet you're allowed to just casually wander around.
Exactly.
Took one out.
I'm still missing the infinite ammo weapons.
Yeah.
We're 3 games past it and I'm still wishing they were there.
Took one out.
I guess on a bright side, the advanced variant of the brute from the last game finally is a threat.
Yeah.
Say that because you're going to die to it. Oh, hey! You got away.
It's like, I'm still not gonna die to one.
Close, though.
Got it.
Come on. It's like awkward platforming. Go.
Let's give this a try.
It's one of those artifacts that seems to just appear.
Yep.
And now you're flying.
It's like, screw gravity.
At this point, honestly, I think that you're not working with technology. You're working with fucking magic.
I've never been up here before. I have heard of the sages of Mithrava, but never gave them much thought. Why not? Isn't a story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
No relevant data.
Hmm?
You're just doing a scan on a big glowing bar, and there's just no relevant data.
Yep.
Now, so you lost your one elevator up. You're gonna have to find some rockets now.
There.
Disappointed. I was hoping for soft lock.
That would have been funny. And also sucked.
You've saved recently, I'm sure.
It's like, I'll let them handle it.
Bypass that security. How is that possible? An alien?
What, like it's hard?
Even we have trouble understanding remnant tech. Only a handful here can operate our own gates.
I like how your character is acting so smug about that. It's legitimately something not explained by the game.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it. Reset the vault.
With Ryder's help, Haval could be healed. Our birthplace restored. Isn't that worth something? It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Haval's eventual ruin.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want from can. What you ask, no one can give. The memory of the
cool. Then let humans have
it. Like, yeah, we'll do it.
I'm not sure
We'll do the footwork.
We believe in reincarnation.
We'll do the footwork, we'll go ahead and fix it, and we'll take the planet from you.
Yeah.
Long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
Okay, let me get this straight. Someone could remember the monolith from a past life?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to resurface.
We are literally working with magic at this point.
Yep.
It has been known to happen.
Like I said, they have a sort of Prothean touch ability.
The only known heirloom of Zarai's family rests in an area with active remnant.
It was already suspicious that the Protheans had that crap. Now this... Oh, well, we can just remember shit from the past generations.
It's like, all I need is just something from that person.
That'll be difficult.
That's literally the excuse of fake psychics.
Yeah.
I just need to hold on to this one object from them, and that will give me all the ability to tell the future with them.
The relevant coordinates. We considered Haval a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope.
Either that or somebody watched the Avatar The Last Airbender thing.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Yeah, I'm sure they appreciate me putting that right there.
Not their problem anymore. They don't care about the world.
Yeah.
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's happened?
Ahmad is ill. He hasn't got much time left. Ahmad, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
Well, I've seen lots of things. You'll need to be more specific.
My sister, Amara, she grew disillusioned with life here and left for Palav. She must live there now.
Palav was overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago. Everyone left.
Oh, yes. I remember now. But that means Amara's gone.
There might still be a way to track her down.
All Dara keep records, don't they? If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would state where she went. Pala, that's...
What, can't you just have someone touch one of her clothing pieces?
No, she's not dead yet.
If it still stands, and the
Ah, yes, you can only do that with dead people.
Exactly. And only if you're the reincarnation of that person.
That's genuine. I don't want to play this series anymore.
Yeah, it was one of those things right there. I knew that had been like, what the fuck?
Could use more interruptions.
Relax. Give the kid a break. Looks like he needs it.
Did the shrieking winds give us a break when we first sailed across the uncharted skies? No. As I was
No.
saying,
If you keep bitching, I guess a bullet won't give you much of a break either.
was inspired by 4 remnant pieces. And that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
It might be wise to study whatever we find. Something out there might give us an edge against the Kit. You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the Remnant?
It is not just belief, it is a matter of record. Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
I think I'll leave you to your lesson.
About time.
Alright.
Small doesn't have 62 missions that involve you going over 2 hours walks.
Yep.
Oh no, there's an exclamation point.
So what was Kieran saying? All this'll disappear one day?
No one knows the long-term effects of Remnant. Kieran probably has projections, but projections are often wrong.
That's one dead.
Just isn't the same as James. Not as impressive.
Yep. Oop. Fuck.
Good job, Kit. You literally see. You're acting like you played Battlefield Online or something. You see someone shooting from a direction, you're like, "Hey, I'll poke my head out." They won't expect that.
Exactly. I am so super smart on that.
So what was Kieran saying? All this'll disappear one day?
No one knows the long-term effects of Remnant. Kieran probably has projections, but projections are often wrong.
Keep it up.
Here they come!
Took one out.
You appear to be being shot.
That's a fragged.
Took one out.
Good job, Drac. And yes, I'm sure you were hearing the moon theme from DuckTales with that too.
Hard not to.
We got company.
Well, yeah, on the bright side, Drac does soak up some good bullets.
That's true.
He's still not nearly the same powerhouse as James is, but hey, he's pretty much the best you're gonna get.
He's like, yeah, because he's the only. He has a full team already. Other than your sister, which shows up later in the game.
Kill her. Do like most twins in the womb. Kill the other one.
Joel, what's your take on all this reincarnation stuff?
You're asking if I believe.
Yes, sure.
Not the way Esmos does.
There weren't enemies down here, Kit?
There's a lot down here.
Many. Just more than you should have dealt with.
Loading ammo!
I think those are explosive charges, Kit.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
You should shoot one and find out. Connect to it. So yeah, those are explosive charges.
It would probably be useful down here. Let's see.
The save mechanic?
Yeah, I'm just about to save.
Oh no, it's not available.
Oh, funny.
Oh hey, you decided to upgrade barrier.
Yep.
You know what would be useful down here? Barricade, probably.
Oh, that's a...
Yes, that just increases your maximum shield and increases a certain amount of speed for regeneration.
Yeah. Alright, where's the barricade? Right there.
Come on, just armor lock already. Wow, you only get to carry 3 now instead of having a list of like 20.
Yep.
Cool. Now let's see you armor lock.
Like, do it. Do it? No, it didn't do it. I didn't have it on there.
Okay, there were literally 3 things in those slots a moment ago.
There.
Did you press the wrong button and
Yeah.
didn't confirm and exit?
Yep.
Okay. Now we're playing Halo Infinite. I mean, it literally has a barrier you can throw down kind of like that.
Yeah.
And you are kind of in a musty old geometric shaped place made from jagged corners.
Yep, and looky what we got. An atlas of sorts.
That's not an atlas, kid. Oh, it destroys turrets. They can destroy your cover.
Yeah. It's like...
Good thing throw down a barrier. At this point, there's no reason to aim for the turrets. The destroyer is half dead.
Yeah.
Can't wait until you're having to fight 6 of those.
That would suck.
Welcome to Bush Fire Training Kit. Drac dealt with it for you. Because his fire isn't burst.
Yeah.
At the rate things are going, you might want to just put a scope on an assault rifle and call it a sniper rifle.
No kidding.
Got it.
Discuss how there's just this one clump of dirt in all this.
Yep. It's just a pile of remains.
Could have been used for some kind of input.
It's a clump of dirt, kid.
I'm curious to see what happens.
See, you thought that power was going to be useless. You now have, shields you can drop anywhere.
Exactly.
It's weird how most FPS games that are coming out now with online multiplayer are adding that feature as a dynamic shield option, and Mass Effect Andromeda was doing it ahead of most of them.
Yeah.
It's definitely kind of fitting that idea that this game actually wasn't nearly as bad in some regards, though then we have the gameplay, and honestly, pretty fucking overly tedious, you could say.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop to my death.
It's like almost
Wait,
dead.
you're not gonna complete the puzzle?
Nah.
It might hold something important, Kit. I think you're being told to do the puzzle anyway. So ignoring the puzzle altogether, even though it looks to be telling you to do it, huh?
Nope. It's like I'm completely ignoring it, even because it's not telling me what to do.
Okay. Seemed like it was, but I'll listen to you and accept you made the choice right, I guess. So what would that puzzle have given you?
Probably nothing.
The nothing?
Yes.
It's a very interesting D. Hooray, Kit! You've done one mission, and it's not even completely complete.
Yep, but thankfully I can fast travel back up to the top of that tower.
It's been fish hours. This is gonna be a long game.
Yeah.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Not do that.
Oh, I thought it was up here. Oops. It's this one I gotta go to. Oh well, that still worked right there.
This must be what it was like for those ancient Angara, finding strange things in the wilds.
It's possible we could discover something new from what you found. We should take it for further analysis.
Can't wait for it to be revealed the Angara are the ones who created the things in the first place.
We just want to talk. Iroka don't talk.
Yeah, that would be funny.
So I presume this is another alien race?
Nope, that's the same. That's still them.
Okay.
Oh no, that's it's like renegades right there.
Like there was something new.
Yeah,
So
Angarian saboteurs.
throw down your shield. It's a much better barrier.
Yeah.
Also, I could be wrong, but it looks like you can you're carrying 2 of them at once.
Yeah, you can you carry 3 charges and everything, and you have to go to the item boxes, to the ammo boxes to refresh them.
Oh.
So it's a limited capacity thing.
That makes it kind of worse as a power.
Yeah.
Then again, I guess in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, grenades were counted as like that too.
Here they come.
Incineration seems to be following now, Kit.
Yeah.
You said earlier it didn't seem to be. So
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was, but yeah, now it seems to be finally doing it.
Maybe it was just that you lost the square around the visuals, because we do know that matters.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that suck? You leap off something all cool and dramatic, and someone just hits you with an air blast that pumps you into a wall.
That would.
I'm gonna look cool doing this. Donk! Well, move forward. You only got 2 of them attacking you now. One of them attacking you now.
Yep. I'm gonna go whack it. Get back here!
I must smack him. Don't die trying to kill one guy.
Let's see, where's the... Okay, the next one's just across, just outside this door.
Okay, could you save and call it for the night, because it is 9:40.
Yep, I figured I was gonna get this forwarding platform done, and then yeah.
Okay. We have a habit of you saying that, and then when you go into a cutscene that's 2 hours long.
I know, right? There we go. Alright, fully saved.
Call it?
Yep, so we'll be back on Monday right there for a new stream of Mass Effect Andromeda and everything. So, yep, we'll see everybody next time at 6 p.m. as usual.
Andromeda fatigue doesn't continue.
Yes, Andromeda fatigue can continue. Yay!